What's going on, Aquarius? I'm here to give you your bonus reading. This goes out to your sun, moon, and rising, singles, couples, men, and women. Cross watchers are welcome. Y'all smashed that bonus reading, so here you go. An empathic individual is coming into the lives of many Aquarius individuals. I'm not picking up an energy this go around. I'm picking up a person, possibly a Cancer. Now, that doesn't mean that they have to be a Cancer, but I am sensing that they are very, very emotionally in tune with self. They understand that in order to have a healthy mind, a healthy body, so forth and so on, one must have a healthy emotional body. If you are emotionally stunted or dead, you're not where you need to be physically. And if you suppress your emotions or you operate from an aspect or an avenue of the emotions that don't so much breathe life into you, then it shows. We have physical manifestations of things not going well. So for singles, they're about to offer you their cup. They're where they need to be they're where they need to be emotionally. They're where they need to be spiritually. And they understand that they had to spend some serious time working on self and working on their energy body and working on how they approach you or how they plan to approach you, so forth and so on. If they've already approached you and you two are doing the damn thing, then that's what's good. But they understood that everything takes a season. And I'm not picking up that they're just going to approach you because it's cuffing season or cuddle season or whatever you choose to call it. They've been watching you for quite some time and they are open to connecting with you on a deeper level. They had to go through some things within self and work on some fears that they had within self before they could come out, because they know that you are the Empress individual. Now, mind you, this could go out, you could be a woman connecting to the Knight of Cups. You could be a man connecting with the Knight of Cups. You could be a woman connecting with the Empress. You could be a man connecting with the Empress. Take it how it resonates. But this individual or individuals spent some time within self because they know when they came out to present something to you, they wanted to present something solid. They wanted to present a Two of Cups energy, but they understood that even though they, come in as the Knight of Cups, they know that certain things take time. So they do have the mindset of the Knight of Pentacles. So we have two knights on the board. Interesting. They aren't young-minded, so don't worry about that. And they aren't young emotionally wise either. That doesn't even make any sense. Wow. They're just not young. They've taken time to become the King of Cups also. I know that sounds a little interesting going from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, but though they do have emotions that bubble sometimes, under the surface, they do have them in control. They do have them balanced, and they do know how to sit on their throne, very balanced, etc., etc. So they have the knights and the king as their energy. Interesting. They're not out to break your heart or anything of that nature. They've had their heart broken before. They've had delays before. They've had everything shut them down before. So they're not looking to bring that towards you, Aquarius. So, they've had their tower moments. They've had things where things have blown up in their face. They've been in third-party situations where they were juggled. So they know what it feels like to be used and abused and so forth and so on. They know that there are greater things ahead than behind, and they've worked quite hard to get to their castle. And I sense that maybe quite a few of them, or even you, might be so close to your castle, so close to your rest time where you could lay your wands down, but you still have a little bit more to go. I do hear that a past relationship was pretty much just drama and deceit, as well as no physical beauty whatsoever to it. It was just a dead relationship since the beginning. I mean, you tried to make it work, but it just didn't work at all. And it didn't bring much of anything. In fact, that's what it brought. Crap. So if that resonates with you, try to be open, because the one coming your way is not going to be drama or stress. Okay? People, but sometimes it is hard to open up, and sometimes it is really hard to flow and to really reconnect with people. Heartbreak can mess you up. But luckily, we are created to deal with this, to regroup and at times reboot. And I heard that maybe a few of you gentlemen mainly, need to reboot. It's a deep healing process, and then you can look forward to your ships coming in. I normally not want to do this, but there is somebody trying to swing back into your life, and the lovers might seem tempting, but due to being with the Knight of Wands, I wouldn't waste my time with it, because it's the wham bam thank you ma'am sort of energy. They want to put that love up in you, but they don't really want to stay around for the real love. What I'm hearing is that they are capable of loving, but they're just not really down to love right now. They're just down to just do them. And so if you want to get down with the get down, like I say, don't let nothing stop you. But I'm hearing it's going to end in the Five of Cups, which is not good. So if you do engage in that, try to keep your emotions at bay. Don't even include it. If that's your thing, don't even do it, because it's not going to end well. That's just what I'm hearing. But it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. But I do sense that they're not good for you, so I wouldn't delve into it. Just, you've moved on from them in the past, and you know how they made you feel defensive and things of that nature, and you don't want that energy back in your life, so forth and so on. You've made progress since that, and you just don't really want to end up with the heartbreak anymore, or the mind being screwed over by that individual, because it keeps you up at night. And two other people pulled these cards earlier. Interesting. So yeah, I wouldn't go near that individual, to be honest with you. I wouldn't waste my time with it, because it's just, they're capable of loving, but they're just not looking for that right now. And I'm not saying it's going to resonate with everybody, but they're just not ready for that right now. So, I really wouldn't waste my time with it. Yeah. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on the growth. And honestly, I would say, if this connects with you, stay focused on maybe getting to know that Knight of Pentacles energy, that Knight of Cups energy, because it does bring forth some illumination. Also, this person has gone through a serious amount of hard work to reach their illumination. They've done a lot of hard work on their vessel. They've really, I'm hearing everything from changing the diets on down the line to getting deeper into meditation, and maybe, practices of yoga, so forth and so on, etc., 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 because that has helped them through their death cycles, etc., etc., etc. And it's helped them with the healing process and the shifts and transitions. Helps keep the mind busy. They've learned the lessons of their world, and they realize that, hey, you know what? I had to go through it, and I'm probably going to go through a lot more. So they are mature. They are mentally, emotionally mature. They are worth looking their way. I'm not trying to say you got to marry that individual. No, I'm not saying that. But from what I'm looking at, they pretty good on paper. Pretty good on paper. And that's always a good thing. So be open to it. You never know. I'm not saying you got to marry him, but they do come forth with a new beginning for you. And they can really make you feel like you once felt those good vibes from the past, before people in the past, they beat it out of you, or just, completely just drained you dry of all of it, so forth and so on, and it's completely zapped you of it all around together. So I'd say be open to it, all right? All right, let's wrap this up. And the final, Queen of Swords. For whoever resonates with this, it's good to be, I was itching. It's good to be connected to the mind, and it's good to be on your throne, so forth and so on. But understand that maybe one of your specific guides or deities is trying to get you to come off that throne just for a little bit, to go ahead and step more into an emotional aspect of self. Because even though you are very accepting, you are warm, kind, generous, so forth and so on, it's good to have an aspect. So if that's usually not where I go with my Queen of Swords, but this is what popped up this time. So if you feel like that's you, I say come up off the throne for a bit. It's not going nowhere. Spend a little time bird watching, or looking at the birds, and also look into the bird totem. If you've been having birds pop up in your life, and I don't mean like crows, I mean like more of a little bird, blue jays, things of that nature, look into them, okay? That's all I got for you on your bonus. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please check the description box below, and all that information will be there for you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.